Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little different. I've never done a video like this before. I haven't really seen a video like this before, but today what I wanted to do is just sit down and talk to you guys and update you on how some things are going. So I'm going to be talking about how it started as a no buy and it turned into a low buy, but how my low buy is going. And I also wanted to talk to you about my current wish list, what I want to buy since I can't buy anything, or I'm trying not to buy things. So let's talk first about my low buy. So as I mentioned, it did start out as a no buy and it started on July 31st. I decided to do it in conjunction with my huge declutter of my collection. Basically, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just going to declutter a massive amount of stuff and then repurchase a whole bunch of stuff to take its place, because that is just throwing money away and I didn't want to do that. So I went on a no buy. Now, like a week into my no buy, like it was literally a week into my no buy, Sephora announced their weekly wow sale, and I work at Sephora inside JCPenney, so I not only got the sale prices on those items, but my additional discount. So the first week of the weekly wow, they did the Stila palettes on sale. So I had to break down and buy it. So I did end up buying the Metal Matte palette during that sale. I want to say after my discount, I paid like $18 for this palette, which is a complete steal. So I did break my no buy a weekend, and that's when I changed it to a low buy. So as long as I was buying this, I said, you know what, I'm already breaking the no buy. So I also bought this, which is the Anastasia Subculture palette. And the reason I bought this was not on sale or anything. I only bought it because I had so many people requesting I do a review on it, which I have done, and I will link that above. So I did buy this solely for the purpose of reviewing. I wasn't very interested in this palette because of all of the reviews on it, but now that I have it, I actually really do like it. But I wasn't planning on buying it prior to all of those requests on my channel for reviews. So as I was saying, I did break my no buy a weekend and changed it to a low buy. But we are now, I think today is the 21st of September, so we're just shy of the 60-day mark. And so far, these are the only two things I bought. So even though I did break it early on, I have not purchased anything else other than these two items near the beginning. And that is actually, I'm feeling really good about that, because there has been those weekly wow sales at Sephora. They have a new sale every single Thursday. There's been some really cool stuff in those sales, and I have held back and not done it. And then the Ulta 21 day sale is going on right now too, and I have not bought one thing from that sale, you guys. Now, I do have to admit, during the Ulta 21 day sale, I did do a preview of what's in the sale, which I will link above. It is still going, but there was a day that the Dose of Color liquid lipsticks were on sale. I think they were $8 or something, and I was planning to buy those. And I went online at 8:30 in the morning, my local time, and they were all sold out. Every single shade was already sold out. So I was like, meant to be. I don't have to spend any money on makeup. So I was planning to buy those, but ended up not doing it. And then also today on the Ulta sale is the Laura Geller Baked foundation powder, which I have heard so many people rave about, and I was planning to buy that, but I just filmed this week my powder declutter, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna buy it. Even though I do want to try it, I have so much powder already, and I just got rid of powders I actually really like because I had too many. So do I need to buy another powder? No. So am I gonna buy it? No. You guys proud of me? I'm learning how to have some self-control. So I'm super proud of myself, and like I said, we're almost 60 days in. I've only bought 2 items, and I know for some people that might be all the makeup they buy in that time frame, but for me, I was buying, I don't even know, you guys. I was buying so much every single week. Like anytime there was a sale, sales would get me every time. Anytime like a new palette was released that I thought I needed, I would get it. I was also like trying to buy things to review, and sometimes I would buy things just to haul, and I'm like, what am I doing? I do not need all this stuff. So I'm taking a step back. I'm trying to be more realistic about what I'm buying, and I'm trying to make better decisions. So moving forward, I am kind of ending my low buy, but I'm not going to be buying so excessively. So I guess it's technically still a low buy, but I'm not limiting myself as restrictively as I have been over the last like almost 2 months. But moving forward, I'm gonna try to make smarter decisions about what I buy. Like today with the Laura Geller powder, I'm not gonna purchase that. Also today, starting today, during the Sephora Weekly Wow, my very favorite eyeliners from Lancome are going on sale. And at first when I heard that, I think they're on sale for $15, but that's before my discount. So before I heard that, I was like, I'm gonna buy every single color I don't have because I only have 2 shades. And then I was like, no. And so I swatched every single color on my hand, and I think there's like 13 or something. I swatched all of them, narrowed it down to like 5, and then I was like, nope, that's still too many. And then I narrowed it down now to 2 that I really want. So I might pick up 1 or 2 of those, but only because it's such a great deal, and the colors that I narrowed it down to are shades that are very unique that I don't have anything like in my collection. So I'm trying to be smarter. I'm trying to have more self-control because sales always got me. Sales, limited edition, new releases, all of it, all of the above, they always got me. So I wanted to start out by kind of explaining to you guys how my low buy has been going and what's been going on with that in case you were curious. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about my wish list. So these items that I'm going to talk to you guys about today are products that are on my wish list, except nothing from Sephora. The Sephora Fall VIB is going to be coming soon, and I am going to be doing a video dedicated on that. So I will be giving you my like VIB wish list for Sephora later on in October. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about what else is on my wish list outside of Sephora. The first thing that is on my wish list, and I cannot believe I have not already purchased, but I'm trying to be good, is this guy here. This is the Lorac Pro 4. So I love the Lorac, oh, it's the Mega Pro, sorry. Lorac Mega Pro 4. I love the Lorac Pro formula. I talk about it all the time in like every video I do about eyeshadows. It's my favorite formula for eyeshadows. I think it is so easy to blend, so pigmented. It's just a really good formula. So I own all of the Lorac Pro eyeshadows. I have the original Pro, or the smaller ones. I have 1, 2, and 3, and then I have the Mega Pro 1, 2, and 3. So the Mega Pro 4 is right up my alley. I'm sure I'm gonna break down and buy it, but I'm trying to hold off and be good. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure, but that is definitely on my wish list. I really, really want it. The Omi would have already had it in my hand, but I'm trying to be good. The other thing that's on my wish list is all indie brands. So for this section of the wish list, I'm planning to do a video where I review an indie eyeshadow palette, and I have a whole bunch of indie eyeshadow brand palettes that I want to try, and I'm going to show you guys pictures and talk about each one, and I would really like for you guys to vote in the comments down below. Let me know which one would you like to see a review on, and the one that gets the most votes, I'm just going to buy that one palette. So there's like 6 or 7 palettes on here. I'm not going to buy all of them. I'm just going to have you guys vote. Tell me which one you think I should review for my channel, okay? So I'm excited for this. I think this will be fun. I had recently watched a video from Jen Loves Reviews where she talked about indie brands, and I was like, you know what? I would really like to talk more on my channel about indie brands. Now that I'm not buying so much of all these new releases, I'm trying to be more selective in what I buy. I can here and there pick up something, and I'd like to do more often indie brands so that I can help spread the word and help these companies grow, because I think it's really important to talk about a diverse amount of products and not just what you can find at Sephora. And working at Sephora, I know you guys are probably so sick of always hearing about Sephora brands, because that's usually what I talk about, because that's what I use all the time. So I really want to diversify. I want to diversify my channel, and I want to help you guys find out about some new brands. So hopefully I've got some stuff on here that you guys are not familiar with, and let's pick one that you guys don't know about. Let's pick one for me to review that you guys would really like to hear more about, okay? So let's go through all of these really quickly. So the first one is from Colourpop, and this, I mean, technically Colourpop is an indie brand, but I know that Sephora is going to be carrying them soon, which is so weird to me. But the first one is the Yes Please palette from Colourpop. This just looks beautiful. I've heard good things about it. This is one of the palettes that I have listed that has had more hype, so I don't know if this is a good one to choose or not, but I'll let you guys decide. And then the other one is also from Colourpop, and that's the new She palette. I think it's just called She. But anyway, these two palettes are both on my radar. They're both ones that I would like to try, and if you guys want to see a review on them, let me know. The next palette, this is one I've been hearing about for some time, and it was really hard to get, but it is now permanent, and that is from Colored Rain, and it is the Queen of Hearts palette. It just looks beautiful. The colors look right up my alley. I've heard good things, like I said. So it's one that I would definitely be interested in reviewing, so let me know if you'd like to see that one. The next brand is a brand that is not getting very much hype, and I know the owner of this brand. She used to she does have a YouTube channel. She doesn't upload anymore, but she is so sweet, and I really, really love her. And her name, her brand's name is Love Luxe Beauty, and this palette right here is called the Drenched palette. So the unique thing about this palette, first of all, it's gorgeous. The outside of it has this design. It looks like a beautiful rainbow mermaid palette, and then inside you have these really cool drenched powders, which the unique thing about this palette is it's meant to be used for eyes and face, but a lot of the other palettes on the market right now that are supposed to be for like both eyes and face, like the Alchemist palette from Kat Von D, or the Moonchild palette, all of those ones, they're all, I feel like, the same thing over and over again. They're the duochromatic, you know, powders, but this one looks really unique. There's some darker colors in there too, with those like really rich, there's like a rich red shade in there. It just looks interesting, and it looks different, and I've tried a couple of her highlighters before, and they're amazing quality for a very affordable price. So I would love to spread the word about her brand, so if you guys want to review on this one, let me know. The next one is a brand that I really have not heard anything about, like nothing about it. It is called, I think it's pronounced Loxy Beauty. I don't know if I even said that right. It's L-O-O-X-I Beauty, and they just came out with this fall, I don't even think it's a palette, it's just like a bunch of singles, but it's like their fall shades. This is what the little rainbow of colors looks like. I would be interested in reviewing this brand because I just really haven't heard anything about it. So I think it would be fun to learn about a brand that I just don't know anything about, and I would love to share more about the company with you guys. Alright, the next one is one I've seen a lot on Instagram, but I haven't really seen reviews on YouTube about, and that is the Storybook Cosmetics. This one is the Wizardry and Witchcraft palette. It looks gorgeous. Like, it looks gorgeous. The packaging on all of their palettes that I've seen, because I've seen them, like I said, on Instagram a lot, their packaging is so cool. They do a really, really good job with their themes and their packaging, and it just looks beautiful and luxurious. And this is something I would definitely be interested in doing a review on. And then the last one is from a brand called Persona, and it is called the Identity palette. And again, this one just looks really nice. This is a much more neutral palette. I feel like this palette here would be a good everyday palette. A lot of the other ones that I showed you guys are a lot more colorful, a lot more just a lot more colorful and different. This one is not as unique, but I would love to know more about this brand as well. So I hope you guys like this idea. I think it'd be really fun to do a review on one of these palettes. So let me know what you guys would like to see a review on. And as I mentioned, the low buy, I feel like the low buy went pretty good. I'm happy with it. I feel like 2 products in 2 months is amazing for me. At least for me, that's amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Don't forget to vote down below which palette you would like to see, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.